What's going on, guys? Rob from Heroes Avenue, and it is that time of year again. Summer's here, and that means Comic-Con is around the corner, and all of us are sitting here wondering what's going to be presented at Hall H. And since we know that Marvel is not going to be presenting anything this year, everything is right there for DC's taking. So I think they really want it, and I think they really want to wow the fans and get a lot of the people who didn't agree with their creative vision so far. I think they really want to get them back into their corner because there's a lot of cool things that they're going to be presenting this year. One of the first things that kind of slipped by me in these past few days, I've been really busy, is David F. Sandberg, of course, director of the upcoming Shazam movie, posted this image right here. And this was posted, I follow him on Instagram, but I wasn't following him on Twitter. And he posted this right here. So, of course, all of us fans are going to be sitting here speculating on what he's going to bring to Comic-Con. We know he's going to bring something, but what is he actually going to bring? Obviously, in the past, we've seen the set photos of the suit. We've finally got kind of an official look at the suit with Shazam drinking out of that soda out of that cup, and we've seen little videos of Shazam saving people on a bus. They're really crappy quality videos, and a lot of the past images were crappy. But when we finally got that official look with Zachary Levi standing right next to the image of Shazam, it won a lot of people over. The suit actually looked good when it was edited and presented in an official manner, and that's what I've been saying this whole time. I have full faith in this iteration of Shazam and what we may potentially get, and him posting this on his Twitter excites me even more because we know he's going to bring something to Comic-Con, and we know they've been filming and I believe they've wrapped initial photography. And yeah, I think they're going to have something ready to show us, whether that be a teaser or a trailer, or they're probably going to release a lot more images as well. So I'm really excited because, again, they want to make a splash coming into this year's Comic-Con. And speaking of splash, that leads me right into Aquaman as well, because Darren already did a video breaking down some of the Aquaman images, but man, I just gotta say, the images that have been releasing for the upcoming Aquaman movie have gotten me so hyped. I'm really, to be honest, I haven't read a ton of Aquaman comics, so I went ahead and ordered a couple trades of the new 52 Aquaman, and I'm gonna definitely run through, I think, the whole arc probably by December. The whole all of the trades that have come out for the new 52. So I'm gonna be reading that and catching up. Definitely let me know which storyline is your favorite if you have read some Aquaman in the past, because everything I'm seeing here is getting me so excited for this movie. And I just want to have fun with this movie. I don't have crazy expectations because I'm still so new to still learning about this character outside of reading Justice League. So I'm really excited, man. James Wan also posted on social media, but he posted on his Instagram account, and he posted a picture of his Funko Pop. Man, this director gets his own Funko Pop. It'd be really cool if all the DC directors got their own Funko Pop. I'm not sure why James Wan actually gets his own. Possibly because he's done a bunch of horror movies as well, or the Conjuring horror movies and Fast and Furious. I don't know. I really don't know what warrants him getting his own Funko Pop. But the big thing I was looking at in this picture was not necessarily his Funko Pop, but was the background. Obviously, you see two Atlanteans, what looked like to be Atlanteans, fighting, and I'm not sure who to make out who that is. It's probably Orm, and is that Aquaman or is that an Atlantean guard? I'm not sure, but I'm super excited. Along with all these photos being released. Everything just looks like it's been falling into place with this movie. I know James Wan didn't want to release any footage until it was ready, and I'm totally glad he went ahead and announced that the first trailer would be dropping at Comic-Con, because if he didn't announce that, then all of us, especially me and Darren, would be waking up every morning looking for that trailer, because the rumors were it was dropping soon. And as we do know, he's bringing it to Comic-Con, and I can't freaking wait for this Aquaman trailer. Alright, and we do know that Wonder Woman is going to be bringing something special to Comic-Con. We're not sure actually what it is, but we know that filming is underway, because not only have set photos dropped, but set videos of Wonder Woman shooting scenes with Steve Trevor have released or have been leaked. But DC I'm sorry, the director of Wonder Woman, Patty Jenkins, and the whole production team had to have been doing this on purpose, because you're not going to film in such a crowded area to let so many people see this if they didn't want us to see this. So they're definitely bringing something to Comic-Con. It's kind of weird seeing Steve Trevor back. I know we didn't do, I don't think we did a video on Steve Trevor coming back, but man, it's kind of weird, and I definitely think we're being played, and I don't think that's actually going to be Steve Trevor actually in the flesh. It's going to be some sort of ruse, and we're all getting played right now. But it's really exciting to see Gal Gadot and Steve Trevor together again, because they're dynamic. In the first Wonder Woman movie was my favorite part of that movie. If you guys know me, you guys know I hate how that movie ended and what happened with the villain, and I'm just really excited about what they can do with this new villain, Cheetah, and you know, what we're gonna get out of this movie, because I think we're definitely gonna get a Cheetah reveal. At least an image, but I'm hoping we get a little teaser from Wonder Woman, because seeing these videos make me really excited. It looks like you know, we get obviously her and Steve Trevor here interacting. There is a scene I didn't get, but they were on a roof, they were on a balcony. Also, it looks like they were arguing, but the big thing people are talking about is the footage of her kind of floating on that wire. And I really think that the part of, some people were calling it the invisible jet. I don't think it was the invisible jet, and I would be really kind of upset if they put an invisible jet into the universe. Obviously, I don't know what they're going to bring or what context it would be in, but I just don't think it would fit. But I think that was really kind of more just a test run, because we do see footage of her actually going through that same sequence, but she's running, and it looks like she's elevated a little bit, and that she's being pulled by that device, because it's making her appear to run actually a little faster. She's getting, you know, she looks like a kind of a speedster right here. But yeah, I'm wondering what kind of scene this is. I'm wondering if she's going to be chasing Cheetah. That would be pretty badass. Almost similar to the Winter Soldier. I'm sorry, the Civil War scene where Black Panther and Captain America are chasing after Bucky, or I should say Black Panther was chasing after Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and Captain America was chasing after Black Panther. That scene was easily one of my favorite scenes out of Civil War. It was so intense, and I just imagine, I can imagine this scene being something very similar. So I'm really excited for what Wonder Woman is going to bring. I hope we get a teaser for that. I'm not expecting a trailer or anything like that. And then I do hope we get a good look at what Cheetah is going to look like. Played by Kristen Wiig, because a lot of people were questioning that casting choice, but you know, trust in Patty Jenkins, right? So other things that, you know, I'm looking forward to is obviously I'm hoping for a Man of Steel 2 announcement. You know, they're announcing all these crazy projects that they're working on, 2 Joker movies and what have you, Birds of Prey. But we still have not got any news about Man of Steel 2. And Henry Cavill, you know, that guy's so fun to follow on Instagram. He was going back and forth with The Rock as he was doing these barbell hip thrusts, and man, that guy's strong. So it looks like he's getting back in shape for something. I don't know what, or maybe he's just staying in shape. Definitely, that's probably what's happening, but I'm really excited, man. Henry Cavill is my favorite Superman, and he even released like some recent footage of a behind the scenes from Justice League. You know, it was and he talked about the John Williams mixing with the Hans Zimmer theme, and man, I'm just so upset about what we didn't get in Justice League. That Man of Steel definitely needs redemption, and who knows, maybe we get him in the Shazam teaser that possibly is coming at Comic-Con. I don't know, but that would be awesome. And one last thing that I hope we see at Comic-Con, or I hope we get, is some clarification on the Batman movie, because there's so many questions and so many rumors surrounding what's happening with Batman, what if he's getting recast, if he's going to be its own separate universe or its own separate movie. I just want some clarification at this point. You know, it's you know, I have no control over what's going on, but what I want to see from this DC Comic-Con is you know, is confidence in their current direction and some clarification on their current direction, because right now it's almost in a state of flux as far as, you know, all the news that's coming out about this Batman, at least in the Batman side of things. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to bring, and you know, things are definitely looking up, at least in my opinion, for the DC universe. So I'm sure they're going to announce some other things. You know, obviously there's Flash and Cyborg that I'm not addressing. Maybe we might get a Green Lantern announcement, because we do know Jeff Johns was stepping down from his creative, I forget his CCO, I forget the actual title, it's just escaping me right now, but he's taken a back seat from that current role he was at, and he's going to be on the more he's going to be in the trenches more. He's going to be working and writing. So I'm really excited. You know, we might get a surprise Green Lantern announcement. Who knows? But let me know which you guys are most excited for at this year's Comic-Con, because we all know DC's going to steal the show, given that Marvel is not going to be there. So what are you guys most excited about from the DC Hall H presentation? Let me know in the comments below. Follow us on Instagram at Heroes Avenue if you haven't already. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.